Welcome to Sanatan Puranas. Today, we delve into the cosmic enigma of the Sudarshana Chakra, the ultimate weapon of Lord Vishnu. Have you ever wondered about this spinning disk of light, a symbol of righteousness and cosmic order? How does it function, and what makes it truly unstoppable? Is it a physical weapon, or is it controlled by the very will of the divine? Let's journey through the ancient Puranas to uncover the secrets behind this celestial discus and its legendary power in the grand theater of cosmic battles. The Sudarshana Chakra is not merely a weapon, it is an embodiment of divine law and the swift, unyielding hand of justice. Its name itself holds deep significance. Su means divine or auspicious, and Darshana means vision. Thus, Sudarshana signifies the divine vision, the perception that cuts through ignorance and illusion, revealing the ultimate truth. It is often depicted with 108 serrated edges, spinning with unimaginable velocity on Lord Vishnu's right index finger. But this is not an ordinary object forged from metal, its origins are as celestial as its power. One of the most prominent legends of its creation comes from the Shiva Purana. It is said that the Devas were being tormented by the Asuras, who had gained immense power and were causing chaos across the realms. The Devas, desperate and defeated, sought the help of Lord Vishnu. Vishnu, understanding the gravity of the situation, decided to propitiate Lord Shiva to obtain a weapon powerful enough to restore balance. He journeyed to the Himalayas and began a profound penance, offering 1,000 lotus flowers to a Shiva lingam daily while chanting the sacred Sahasranama, the 1,000 names of Shiva. To test Vishnu's devotion, Lord Shiva decided to play a divine trick. One day, he subtly hid one of the 1,000 lotus flowers. When Vishnu reached the final name in his chant, he realized one flower was missing. His vow was at stake, and without completing the offering, his penance would be incomplete. Without a moment's hesitation, Vishnu, who is famously known as Kamalanayana or the lotus-eyed one, decided to offer one of his own eyes in place of the missing flower. Pleased beyond measure by this supreme act of devotion and sacrifice, Lord Shiva appeared before him. He was deeply moved by Vishnu's unwavering commitment to cosmic welfare. It was then that Lord Shiva bestowed upon Vishnu a celestial weapon of unparalleled might. This weapon was the Sudarshana Chakra, forged from the radiant energy of the sun god, Surya. Another version of the story tells us that the divine architect, Vishwakarma, crafted the chakra. He found the effulgence of Surya, his son-in-law, to be too intense for his daughter, Sanjana, to bear. Vishwakarma took a portion of the sun's brilliant energy, carefully trimming it down. From this celestial stardust, he fashioned 3 divine objects, the Pushpaka Vimana for Kabura, the Trishula for Lord Shiva, and the mighty Sudarshana Chakra for Lord Vishnu. This origin story emphasizes that the chakra is literally made of sunfire, a concentrated form of cosmic energy, making it a weapon of pure, unadulterated power and light. Now, let's explore the most fascinating question: how does the Sudarshana Chakra work? Is it thrown like a simple discus, or is there a deeper, more mystical mechanism at play? The Puranas describe the chakra as a sentient weapon, a conscious extension of Lord Vishnu's own will. It is a Manomaya chakra, which means it moves by the power of the mind. Once Lord Vishnu wills it into action, the chakra is unleashed. It doesn't require a physical throw, it is propelled by divine intention alone, moving at the speed of thought. This is why it is considered the ultimate weapon. It cannot be stopped, deflected, or escaped. It pursues its target relentlessly across any realm, through any obstacle, until its divine purpose is fulfilled. Its mission is not just destruction, but restoration. After neutralizing its target, which is always a force of adharma or injustice, the chakra immediately returns to Lord Vishnu's finger. Its movement is guided by a supreme cosmic intelligence. It knows its target, understands its mission, and executes it with flawless precision, never harming the innocent or the righteous. This is beautifully illustrated in the story of Ambarisha, a great devotee of Lord Vishnu. The powerful but short-tempered sage Durvasa felt insulted by the king and, in a fit of rage, created a fiery demon to attack him. King Ambarisha, a true devotee, did not retaliate. He stood calmly, his mind fixed on Lord Vishnu. In that very instant, the Sudarshana Chakra manifested to protect its master's devotee. The chakra swiftly incinerated the demon and then turned its attention to Durvasa, who was the source of the adharmic act. The terrified sage fled, seeking refuge from the gods. He ran to Brahma, who expressed his inability to intervene. He then ran to Shiva, who also explained that the chakra, once unleashed by Vishnu's will, could not be stopped even by him. Finally, Durvasa had no choice but to fall at the feet of Lord Vishnu himself, Vishnu, ever compassionate, explained that he too was bound by the devotion of his bhaktas. He advised Durvasa that his only salvation was to seek forgiveness from King Ambarisha himself. The sage returned, apologized, and was saved from the Chakra's pursuit. This story perfectly demonstrates that the Sudarshana Chakra is not just a weapon of war but a guardian of Dharma and a protector of the devout. It acts on its own accord to uphold cosmic justice. The chakra's most famous appearance is perhaps in the epic Mahabharata, during the climactic battle of Kurukshetra. Lord Krishna, an avatar of Vishnu, served as Arjuna's charioteer. On the 14th day of the war, Arjuna took a vow to vanquish the great warrior Jayadratha before sunset, or else immolate himself. The Kaurava army formed an impenetrable fortress around Jayadratha, determined to protect him until dusk. As the sun began to set, Arjuna grew desperate. Seeing his devotees' plight, Krishna used his divine power. He summoned the Sudarshana Chakra to cover the sun, creating an artificial eclipse. Thinking the sun had set and Arjuna was defeated, the Kauravas, including Jayadratha, erupted in celebration. They dropped their guard and came out into the open to witness Arjuna's self-immolation. At that precise moment, Krishna recalled the chakra. The sun blazed in the sky once more, and Krishna pointed towards the exposed Jayadratha, urging Arjuna to fulfill his vow. Here, the chakra was not used as a weapon of destruction, but as a tool of divine strategy. It manipulated the very perception of time and nature to ensure that righteousness prevailed. This highlights the chakra's versatility. It is not a blunt instrument of force but a sophisticated divine tool that can be used in myriad ways to serve the cause of Dharma. Another powerful story involves the demon king Shishupala, who was Krishna's cousin. Shishupala had a boon that he could not be harmed until he had committed 100 sins, and that his end would come from Krishna. Throughout his life, he constantly insulted and challenged Krishna. At the Rajasuya Yagna of Yudhishthira, Shishupala's arrogance reached its peak. He publicly insulted Krishna and all the revered elders present, one verbal transgression after another. Bhishma had been counting, and as Shishupala uttered his 101st insult, Krishna's patience, which was a pretense for the boon to mature, came to an end. Calmly, Krishna invoked the Sudarshana Chakra. The spinning disc of light flew from his finger, and in a flash, it cleanly severed Shishupala's head from his body. The assembly watched in awe as a brilliant light, the soul of Shishupala, emerged from his fallen body and merged into Lord Krishna. This act symbolized liberation, not just punishment. The Sudarshana Chakra, in this instance, acted as an instrument of moksha, or liberation. It severed Shishupala's physical form, which was bound by ego and sin, and allowed his soul to attain unity with the divine. This shows the chakra's ultimate purpose. It is not to kill but to cleanse. It removes the evil, the adharma, and the ego, thereby purifying the soul and restoring cosmic balance. So, when we see the Sudarshana Chakra, we should not just see a weapon. We should see the embodiment of divine will, the protector of the righteous, and the swift, unyielding force of cosmic law. It is a reminder that no matter how powerful injustice may seem, it is ultimately transient. The divine vision of truth will always cut through the darkness. The chakra is a symbol of protection, assuring devotees that the divine gaze is always upon them, ready to guard them against all harm. It is mind-controlled, yes, but it is the mind of God, a mind that encompasses all of creation and acts only for its ultimate good. Its power is not just in its spin or its sharp edges, but in the divine sanction and purpose behind it. It is the perfect weapon because its wielder is perfect, and its mission is always just. Thank you for joining us on Sanatan Puranas. We hope this exploration of the Sudarshana Chakra has been enlightening. If you enjoyed this journey into our sacred stories, please like this video and subscribe to our channel for more tales from the heart of the Puranas. Until next time, stay curious and stay blessed.